Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl POWOI Abila, and you know you're watching Moments with POWOI. Okay. So guys, you guys remember how I came and posted here that I've been absent because I had to attend the burial of my father-in-law, who I also mentioned was a king. Now, what I did not mention was that my husband was the first son, or is the first son of the late King POWOI Abila, and I, being the first son's wife, I'm automatically what we call Inyata Kone, meaning the first wife of the first son of the king. Okay, so tradition demanded that I showed up, or rather I was dressed in all white wrapper and blouse for this burial occasion. And guys, to be honest, I was not comfortable with the thought of tying wrapper because I really do not like tying wrapper, but tradition demanded it, and I just had to show up looking my best as much as I could. And when I got dressed, it turned out that I started feeling myself small. She see me stepping out looking like a 10 over 10 plus 10. Yes, and I was comfortable enough in my outfit. So yeah, so my husband, being the first son, by tradition is automatically said to be the chief mourner. That is, he has to lead people who are mourning, and that is exactly what he did. As a matter of fact, it wasn't something he was used to because there's an entire long backstory, but I'm not going to give that all up on this vlog of mine. I'm just going to be showing you bits and bits of how everything came about. So yeah, we did the traditional rites as expected. We went to, we're just rounding up, getting dressed, waiting for the vehicle to come pick us to the village. So I was just fooling around, showing you all my outfits, just so people will know that I'm a fine girl, because why not if not? Moving on. So the photographer started taking pictures of the entire ceremony. Here we were already moving up with the body, taking the body to all the necessary places that the body needed to visit. According to our tradition, you have to take the body of the king to his fellow king's palace around that vicinity. I think there are a community of kings that come together, and then there's one highest ranking king, sort of. So there I was sitting there waiting for the entire ceremony to be over, and even though I was exhausted from carrying that heavy frame picture, guys, I kid you not, that frame was heavy, but I was there just doing my thing. My husband was mourning, so he was sad most of the time. A lot of people too were there. Here he was giving his speech after the entire thing. Then we continued again. Literally, this is where we moved the corpse to the house of the king. See my father-in-law's picture over here, bouncers everywhere. To be honest, guys, this is officially, these are my in-laws, my brother-in-laws and all of that. To be honest, guys, this is officially the first time I'm attending a burial ceremony like this. And another thing is that my father-in-law was a pastor, so he had already laid down how he wanted his burial to be. Yes, he told them that he didn't want the normal traditional burial. He wanted to be buried like a Christian and all of that, and that his wish was highly respected. Guys, the entire burial ceremony was interesting and all of that, fit for a king. I kid you not, fit for a king, but nothing diabolical, which was really great because I'm a Christian, my husband is Christian, so it actually made us feel very comfortable. So that day, my husband, being the chief mourner, gave a lot of speech here and there, did biography and all of that. I wasn't able to get pictures of when all of that, or videos of when all of that was happening, because as the first daughter, rather the first wife of the chief mourner, that was the first son, I was required to sit beside the corpse, like the body, I was required to sit beside the body throughout the occasion. I couldn't operate my phone. I couldn't take any videos anymore. It was frustrating, guys. I was bored out of my mind. I was like, God, this people should do and close this thing. Let me leave this place. So I'm just going to narrate all of that to you because I wasn't able to take enough videos of it. But trust me, guys, it was wow. That's what the entire ceremony was all about. At the end of the day, I think because it was a day burial, as at 5 p.m 6 p.m in the evening, we had all rounded up, we had been laid to rest and all of that. That was when we were now allowed to leave the I think the place that they prepared for the body to be laid, the line in states now. So as at that time I was very tired. I just went inside to rest because I was exhausted. Moving on to the next day, because that's when everything started happening. I think not the next day, the very next weekend, they said they had a festival in the village and my husband was to attend, and being the first son, he had to come and all of that. Guys, I kid you not, they said we're going to dress royal and all of that. Although they've been dropping hints that when my father-in-law has been laid to rest, that they were going to officially hand over the crown to my husband. So my husband was like, I beg, you are joking, all those kind of things. Because he's not the type of person to take things like this seriously. Because he's not that kind of person that would want to be a traditional ruler. But what do we know? Only for us to get to the village that day for the festival, and we're told that the hour has come, the mantle has fallen upon him, and he has to ascend the throne as the next king. Guys, I kid you not, I was in shock. My husband was in shock. It I can tell you for sure is that my husband does not take responsibilities lightly. So fast forward to when they dressed him for the throne, dressed him in the right appropriate attire, and they dressed me too. So they dressed him, wore him the crown, and officially crowned him king. I was doing I don't want more. When they gave me my crown, I was like, okay. I was not feeling myself because the festival has started. We are just waiting for the dancers to start. I was just feeling myself. This me with my in-laws, because these guys really came out for me, guys. They made me feel very comfortable enough to enjoy myself that day. So me being who I am. Okay, girl. All right, guys, let's dive into the cultural dance proper. Enjoy yourselves.